Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the ElementalMaker. Today we are gonna finally put the helium tank foundry to use. Got her all prepped, ready to go. Little soup can crucible. It's not optimal. I have a graphite one, but I don't have the tongs to safely use the graphite crucible, so I will be using channel locks to grab the soup can. Not optimal. Yeah, it happens. Got enough soda cans here to give half the country diabetes. Wilford Brimley, you are a legend, sir. Some fire bricks, a little can for the dross there, old muffin pan, and got the propane tank set quite a ways back. Now, I'm doing it near mulch, so I've already wet all the mulch just so there's no smoldering fires that catch me later today. And we are ready to roll. Let's fire this sucker up. All right, let's get the gas going. Always make sure your foundry is empty, folks. Lithium battery pack. That's one way to dispose of it. I think that was my game plan. Maybe I'll be a good citizen and just bring it to Lowe's. All right, foundry is empty. Good catch. Cap off. Starter at a reasonably warm temperature. Gonna glove up. Now, you guys might know me to be a little lax on the safety, but today is quite an exception. I'm not screwing around. I'm in full outfit here. Running the propane a little slow. We don't need full blast. This is just aluminum. So far so good. Set this on in there. Plenty of room to safely grab it. Cooking off, giving me cancer. The cans have a lining to protect the steel from being eroded by acids in the or alkali in the food. So that lovely epoxy resin is now burning off, giving the world cancer. It's beautiful. All right. Keep my temperature nice and low because I'm just trying to cook that off right now. Otherwise, you get hydrogen in your mix, which is known to give aluminum pretty good bubblies. We're going for an aluminum pour here, not champagne. One major thing to note here is that these steel cans are not very good for melting aluminum. Aluminum does slowly dissolve steel, so they're losing structural integrity pretty darn quick. And this is probably only good for one melt. I would never use it for any more than one melt. And I would never do a big melt in it either. You're asking for trouble. Take this out, blow out the all right, that's pretty clean. Let's start adding the diabetes packets. I mean, soda cans. So, thing about soda cans, they have a really high surface area. I'm gonna get a lot of dross out of this. It's not gonna be, basically all the aluminum here is not gonna convert into aluminum in the ingot. A lot of it's gonna convert to aluminum oxide. One, because high surface area. Two, this coating on it, I'm sure it's somehow gonna react with the aluminum. Probably form some kind of aluminum complex that's going to float to the surface and just generally screw up the process. But we might as well get started. Oh, I can smell the can cancer burning off. Just like the soup can, the aluminum cans have that decal on them that'll burn off and emit all kinds of nasties into the environment. Good stuff. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. Gonna throw the lid on to try to help complete the combustion of some of this stuff. It actually seemed to have helped significantly. So I'm gonna keep at this for a little bit and show you guys the results when I have quite a bit of can in there. I need to think this out a little further. That is clearly not working too well. It's kind of like the bedroom. Every inch counts, except in this case, every inch away. That's so much better. Well, I'm only about 15 minutes in, and voila, the tin can melted through. I was keeping the heat pretty low and feeding it pretty regularly, keeping the temps as low as I could, and it still melted right through the freaking can. Unbelievable. So hopefully that doesn't ruin the bottom of the Foundry too much. I mean, we can always just peel it out and throw some new Saintite down, but that is a huge bummer. Oh, what a letdown. So I guess the next buy has to be the Crucible Tongs. Back in the workshop here, everything's had the chance to mostly cool off, and I was able to recover some of the big chunks out of the bottom of the Foundry there. So not a huge deal. There's nothing really left in there. I'll show you in a second. Just, oh, there's the that's pretty cool. The touch test, the safest test for hot shit. So you can see that steel can just didn't hold up at all. That's right where it burst through. That's the failure point. So I was honestly really thinking it was going to be on one of the welds, but it went right through the side there. And it's strange because I know I've used these steel cans in the past before for much longer melts than that, and never had a melt through. This is the first one I've experienced, but it is pretty telling. I mean, look at the bottom there. That thing's chewed up. It was about to fail in the bottom as well, which is really surprising. That might actually be from the aluminum was still molten in there, contracting and maybe pulling the bottom of the can in. Pretty interesting. But yeah, I mean, you could just see this can had a hell of a time. Was not a happy camper in there. So I think next step might be I have a bunch of propane cylinders that are empty, and my thought was to basically cut them. Obviously, before you cut any sort of cylinder that has been filled with a flammable gas, you have got to flush it several times. That can be a disaster waiting to happen. So you have one of these that's empty, flush it with water a few times, or flush it with argon, and several times. Just, you don't want to cut into anything that could potentially explode on you, which a propane cylinder certainly could. The big step is going to be moving to one of these, a nice Graphite Crucible. Much more sturdy and very resistant to burn through. People use these many cycles, and apparently they're even pretty decent with thermal shock. This one I got brand new, and it looks like some of the bottom kind of delaminated off of there, maybe when they pulled it out of the mold. I don't exactly know what happened there. Freaks me out a little bit, but I think just given the fact that this is a ceramic graphite, shouldn't hurt performance. It'll probably just form a nice glass sort of a coating there anyway once it gets up to heat. So shouldn't be a big deal. But the bottom of the Foundry isn't too bad. Some cracks formed, I guess, from the initial heat cycle. I have to fill them in. The one got a little bit of aluminum in it. Not the end of the world there. Still pretty hot down there. But overall, not a success, but not an epic failure either. It definitely wasn't what we were looking for. I wanted to get some nice cupcake tins of aluminum out of this. But there's always next time. And I hope to see you guys next time. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of stuff. My channel's chock full of it. And hope you guys will join me. Take it easy.